Welcome, Pisces, to your weekly reading. This is for the 22nd to the 29th of December. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Pisces, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We'll then move on to your possible challenges. Thirdly, we'll look at messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Let's go ahead now and get your oracle card message for this week. And you have blessings. Pisces, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, Pisces, you have the very auspicious message of blessings coming in. And so this week, in some way, you are going to feel that you are blessed. Your luck is turning, Spirit sees you, you are rewarded, and you are being given gifts that mean a great deal to you. This is truly a wonderful message to come through. At the beginning of the week, we have Page of Cups and the World. Now, Pisces, what an exciting way to start the week, because what I'm seeing here is that you are going to get very unexpected and surprising news with regards to something, I think, Pisces, that will take you out of your familiar environment. So what I'm seeing here could be a wonderful invitation from family, friends, or a colleague that are inviting you over the festive season to join them in some kind of celebration. This could be, my dear Pisces, that a friend asks you to go away with them, perhaps for a few days or for a week or two. It could be your significant other surprising you with a romantic getaway. This could also be, my dear Pisces, very good news coming through that is connected to what you want to bring in into the new year. And it's allowing you to close off the year and start the new year in a very fresh and excited way. So this could be the news coming through that you put in an application for a home and you received it, and you will be moving early 2026. This could be your boss coming in, letting you know you've got a promotion, so you'll be starting a new position in the new year. It could be anything like that, Pisces, but it's exceptionally positive, and I do feel it's really going to set a wonderful pace for the week. So we see that your week starts off with this energy of blessings coming in, and the first blessing we are seeing is the blessing that is that little fish popping up out of the cup. Now let's move on and see what your possible challenges are, and we're looking at the Sun and Five of Pentacles. Pisces, another very positive message. Five of Pentacles is coming through, and it just tells me that some of my Pisces could have been struggling for some time with this energy of scarcity and lack, and this can touch any area of your life. You could have a financial struggle going on at the moment, Pisces, and it could just be that every month you have this feeling of you have to juggle all your money to pay all your bills. There never seems to be enough. It could be that you're feeling this energy of scarcity when it comes to a particular relationship. Perhaps you're not being given what you need from your significant other, and you feel taken for granted, unseen and unappreciated. This could come through in a family scenario where you feel, Pisces, that you're just there to do favors and to run errands, and nobody sees you or appreciates you. As you can see, it could come through anywhere. But what I am seeing here is another wonderful blessing coming in, because we have the Sun, the happiest, the most positive card of the deck, sitting on top of Five of Pentacles. So what happens this week is there is some kind of great alleviation or a breakthrough out of this energy, Pisces. The Sun can represent anything. It could represent you finding a better job. It could represent you speaking to your significant other and telling them how you're feeling, speaking to your family and just letting them know you feel quite used. You want to be seen and appreciated for who you are and not what you do. What we do see is that somehow, somewhere, my dear Pisces, this week we see a great release out of Five of Pentacles. Right, let's move on now and see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we have the Moon and the Seven of Pentacles. Pisces, Spirit wants you to know that you might have been sitting with this energy of the Moon, which is just a lot of fear of the unknown. What's going to be? What happens if I never release out of Five of Pentacles? How am I going to manage? Where will I find the money? We see you going over it, trying to look at ways you can manage what you've got. This could be looking at your loneliness and your isolation. Am I always going to be in this position? How am I going to find my way forward? Will I ever meet somebody significant, whether it's a friend or a romantic other? Am I always going to be in this position? This energy, my dear Pisces, I feel is connected to our Five of Pentacles. And Spirit wants you to know that there is such an immense alleviation of all of this just before the new moon, which is around the 20th of December, depending where you are in the world, and the new year. You're going to find that this energy of blessings comes in. Now we must acknowledge you have blessings, not blessing. So I do see that this feeling of being blessed is going to touch more than one area of your life. For many of you, this energy of Five of Pentacles, which is connected to what we have just seen and spoken about, is going to be such a wonderful release. You know, Pisces, when we move out of Five of Pentacles and we feel that Spirit sees us, that we're not alone, even though we might be lonely and isolated, it doesn't mean this is how we're going to be for the rest of time. It's just a period we're going through. And when we feel that things can change and get better for us, it changes our outlook to everything. So what a wonderful change to come through at this time. At the end of the week, we see the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers coming through. Two major arcana cards. Pisces, this is what we want to see, because we are now just about going into the new year. The Wheel of Fortune is already in motion. And once we see the Wheel of Fortune, we know big changes are on their way, and they are changes in your favor. Wheel of Fortune is a positive card. So everything that we have seen and spoken about is now in motion. You're leaving behind these energies that could have been quite challenging, and the energies of the world and the sun now take over. What I do love to see for you is the Lovers coming through, because we are seeing here a very blessed and unique relationship that is either going to make its presence known by the end of the week, or this is just a message coming through from Spirit to my Pisces who are feeling particularly lonely and isolated over this time. They want you to know that in the very near future, there is going to be somebody coming into your life, Pisces, that is going to have great impact on your life. And I am speaking about any relationship that you are calling in right now. This could be you calling in a friend, a romantic partner, a new boss. This could be you seeking a business partner. Whatever it is, my dear Pisces, somebody special is going to be entering into your life very soon. What a wonderful way to end the week. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.